When last we left our hero Link, he'd just gotten the candle out of Parappa Palace, and now he's going to try and head back to town to refill his life meter, which, as you can see, is in a pretty pathetic shape right now, and has no magic to speak of whatsoever. So to head back to town, we'll head back into the cave we entered when we got here. If this game will let me get there. Rocks a doom, rocks a doom. There we are. And now you see, it was dark before, but now we can see what we're doing. And there's the little bug there. We call them louders. L-O-W-D-E-R. These enemies have some weird names in this game. I barely even remember what they are. Anyway, there's back to town. Raru, however you say it. Now, there should at least be one refill in this town that I can... Yes, this woman right here in the red dress. Please let me help you. Come inside. Now, when you go in there, I can restore your life. How nice. Thank you very much. And what were they doing behind closed doors? It's best not to ask. Anyway, now that we have full life, let's get out of here. And I'm going to take you to the second town in just a minute. But first, we're going to make a little detour. You see this desert right up in here? We're back about where we started the game. That was the forest where we got the 50-point P-bag in the first video. Now we're going to enter this desert up here. Fight the same enemies here that you did in Parappa Desert by the palace. Ah, P-bag is always nice to get. 99 points to the next level. Just like that. And you see this cave? This cave is where we want to go. More aches. That's what the bats are called. And getting this guy is going to be... Let's see if I can trigger him. And... That's the problem. These lava pits. And right here we have a new enemy, an Octorok. You all know... You know Octoroks. You love Octoroks. Brings back memories of the Howie Mandel look-alike from the original Zelda commercial in the 80s. I don't know if anybody remembers that or not. And we have a Goriah. This is the same kind of enemy that was blocking the heart container before. But now, this one shoots two boomerangs at once. Fires, and I just died. Alright, we'll go through this again. Oh, jeez. This is not good. I'm going to leave and come back. But guess what? I now have magic again. And I'll grab that, but first... I may as well. There. That should give us a little more breathing room. Octoroks don't come back, and Aches do. And Goriahs won't either. If you're fast, you can just shoot this guy, kill this guy really quick. I have an obsession with shooting things with a sword. Don't ask me why. We'll come back to that later. Next thing to go up will be our... Now we get this thing. That is a trophy. We'll need to deliver it to the next town. So, jump over the lava pits. Oh, I forgot the Aku came back. So now let's get out of this desert. Ha, you can't get me now. I'm on the road, can ya? Heh, suckers. Let's head on up over here. This is the new town I was telling you about. Ruto. Once again, a familiar name to those who frequented Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on the N64. Yes, all the towns in this game are named, or the 7 sages in Ocarina of Time are named after the towns in Zelda 2. Now, this is what we came for. This woman right here. You saved the trophy. Come see my uncle. And her uncle is Wise Man number 2, who will teach you spell number 2. And in fact, you will need this spell to get any further in this game whatsoever. With this, you can jump very high. And that is the obviously, jump spell. They have such imaginative names for spells in this game. I'm telling you the truth. So let's get out of here. One more person we need to see. And I believe she is nowhere to be found, actually. If I go in here, I'll just tell you some info. Use keys in palaces they are found in. That's just telling you there are exactly as many doors in the game as there are keys. So you just can't lose them. And in here is probably... Yes, this is the most famous character in Zelda 2. I am Error. I am Error. Whatever that means, I don't know. But apparently if you come back to him later... And this is who I'm looking for. This orange... This old lady in orange. Stop and rest here. And she will restore your magic power. And believe me, folks, if I didn't want to know what was going on with Link and the red woman with the life, I really don't want to know what's going on with the old woman and the magic. Alright, one more stop to make before we go any further. So let's head back over this way. Let's cut through the forest. This shouldn't be too hard now. Deelas, those things are called. Those spider things. And the moblins with their spears. Alright, that was fun. There's the North Palace where we started the game. And this cave is what I was looking for. Yeah, that was the second palace you saw in the behind the mountains there. Kill these louders. Here's another one. I don't know why I collected that. I don't really need it. More Octoroks in pits. Now, if I could shoot my sword, I could just stand in one and take care of the others. But since I can't at the moment, I'll have to do it the hard way. That's a magic container. I now have 5 blocks of magic power. And I'm as powered up as I can get at this point. So, let's head back to Ruto town area. Cut back up through the forest. But before we get there, slime killing time! Bits and bots, oh my. Don't worry, it does start getting harder soon. And I might even have enough time to take you through this next cave completely. Head south from Ruto. Eventually you'll come to this cave. And in this cave, this is going to be a much larger cave. There's 3 screens of cave here. We want that pea bag. Oh! That was my fault. That was me being stupid. Magic will go up. No, I'm holding out for the... attack power going up. And another red Goraya. Takes 5 sword hits to kill a red Goraya at this stage. If you're fast, you can get through it without a problem. Now, more louder. Another louder. And one down here in this little pit. As soon as you enter their line, they will charge towards you, so... Alright. I don't think I'm going to have enough time for this trip, but... let me see if I can at least get through here. Alright. Yeah, I do have enough time to get through this next stage. More aches. Now, you see that red bat right there? The red ache? That has a special name. Right there. Killed that guy. Now watch what happens with the red one. They turn into men. That's called an ache man. They turn into a 2-legged monster. Now here we go. This right here, this is an impossible jump without the jump spell. That's why you need that. And once you jump up there with that spell, you can exit. And there you go. This level is done. Let me pop into that little 1 square of forest. This ferry right here, you can jump onto those 2 logs right there and get yourself a ferry. And that's all we got time for. We'll see you in the next video.